Hi, my name is George, and today I'm going to show you how to make your own pair of homemade devil sticks. Now, usually the ones you get at the store are can range from $20 to $50. The ones that I'm going to show you how to make here can cost you under $10. Okay, so here we are in the little workshop right here. As you can see, I'm working on a pair right here, and got another one started right here. So this is the basics. This is what you start with. These dowels. This is the solid inside. Now, technically, you could use those, but they're slippery and they don't look good. So this is the rubber electric tape, and we're gonna wrap it. This is how you make your hand sticks. So we're gonna wrap it. What you do is you wrap it around, and you want to leave a little indent here. See how there's sort of this little lump? That helps grip, and it also looks really cool. So you want to get it kind of tight, and you also want the indent to be pretty equal. So like here you can tell. I mean, I'm not a pro at it yet, but I'm still getting good. And here you can tell it's kind of equal. And you know, you get better at it. The more you do it, the faster you get it done, and the faster you can do it. So you see how they're all pretty much evenly spaced out. You probably want a little less than that, like right there. That's a good length right there. And then you just keep going. So this is what it looks like when you're done wrapping. Now you see that there's a little bit of extra space here. It's fine. And here, it's kind of a little bit of a lump. You want that. Now, I have these extra bits that I've used in the past, and you don't have to do this, but if you want to, you can put a little lump into the end. This also doesn't really, it helps a little bit with the devil sticks, but it also looks extremely cool. So here, you know, it kind of ends in a definite point. And now I'm going to use the red electric tape, just because it's my favorite color, one of them anyway. And so I'm going to wrap it around. You want to kind of save tape because you know stuff's expensive. And so you want to get it even. The electric tape is just about as wide as the rubber electric tape. So then you go down. This is a little bit of a sloppy job, but you go down, and then you have kind of nice point there. You cut it, and there you go. Now the other end is the handle, and so you want to get a little bit there. And I like to twist the tape in the other direction that these are going. And that's purely for the reason that it looks kind of nice when you look at them closely, which probably most of your friends will after you have made a pair of these. So we want to do again, save tape, have it overlap very little. As you can see here, I'm covering quite a bit of ground. And I'm going to use another pair that I made earlier to measure how long. As you can see, I'm almost there, and I've used very little tape. And then you just put it in a point, cut it, and there you have your first hand stick. There you go. Next part is the tassels. So here, this is rubber inner tube, and I cut it into small strips. What you want these to be about 3 to 4 inches long, depending on what you want. They can even be 3.5 if you want. So what you do here is you just take the little strips. I've got a lot of them here. This took me a while to cut, and you just put them on. Doesn't matter if they're kind of a little uneven, because you know it all kind of meshes together in the end. You just put it on bit by bit. my area is a little dusty, so these are a little dusty. You want to dust them off as much as possible before starting, because it can really be a pain to have dust all over them. So here, now I'm going to show you how to make the shaft for your devil sticks. Now here we've got some red streamer. You can use streamer of any color, it really doesn't matter, your preference. And what you want to do is just wrap it around. Again, it doesn't matter if there's a big indent there, because that'll be covered up by when we do the tassels. And then so you wrap it like this, and here, since it comes in so much, it really doesn't matter how much you use. You can do it in thick or thin, but I kind of like it when there's an even stripe between the darker parts that you use. So like, you see, like if you look, I'm not sure you can see it on this camera, but where it overlaps, since this is so thin it doesn't matter if you overlap it. Where it overlaps is the same size as the parts where it doesn't overlap. So you can just keep rolling it up. This is a difficult part because you really want to get it even, because whatever isn't even, when we go over it with another layer of rubber electric tape, then we're gonna have some serious problems with how it looks. I made one with duct tape one time, and the duct tape wasn't very even because it was the first one I ever made with duct tape, and it really looks pretty bad. One of the kids I teach liked it, but I didn't personally. So as you can see there's a little bit of a fold. That's fine. If you get one or two folds, it's okay. So the next part in the process is adding the grip to the devil sticks. Now this is different than you might think. You actually don't put a layer of grip. You're not going to cover the entire thing in grip. That's why there's red underneath. So you want it kind of like this, and this needs to be wrapped tightly. But if you're using the same materials I am, the rubber electric tape actually kind of sticks to the red stuff, the streamer, and so it will. You can hear that there. It'll stick, and it won't go anywhere. One of the main problems I've had in the past is that the rubber will actually bunch up on the ends here, and then the middle will be really spaced out. So you want it, like everything else here, you want to keep this kind of even the entire way through, and probably a little bit more spaced out than this. So I'm just going to finish this off quickly. So that was a little bit of a quick job. And you can change the size of these knobs in between as much as you want. Bear in mind that the bigger they are, the slippery it'll be. The smaller they are, the less good it will be. So this is a good distance apart. The less good it'll look. So this is a good distance to have it apart. I've made a lot of these, and that's what I think works best. Next part is to put the tassels on. So what you want to do, I've added a little bit of tape to the ones that we made earlier, just because my workspace is a little bit dusty and the tape was getting it wasn't sticky really anymore. And so here, what you want to do is just wrap it around the end. The point of these is to slow down the movement of the devil sticks. And I've seen some of these where the ends are colorful and they're made of fabric. I personally like these because they make kind of a cool noise every time they hit. It's sort of this rustling noise, and they kind of look cool when you spin them around. See, like that. So that's the tassel. That's actually fairly easy. The only hard part is that you have to get them extremely tight otherwise, you have some serious problems later on as far as them breaking. They will slide off very easily if you don't do them too tight enough. Next part is to tape it up. So you put the some nice red tape, because that's what we used for the hand sticks. So you just wrap it around nice and tightly, like that. And you want to tape all the way till there's nowhere you can feel that there's where the wood ends. You want to tape all the way till where the wood ends, and that's where you stop. So there we go. That's all done. And then you need to do the other end, of course. So here we have the finished product, right? And I mean, I think it looks nice. You have to decide that for yourself. Here, it's nice. These are nice. That isn't as even as it could be, but I kind of did these in a hurry. As you can see, I finished the second tassel and another hand stick. So this is what it should look like when it's done. I hope you enjoyed the film.